Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm your host BringItDon. Oh, we're back here in the Shambling Steppes to talk to Nazriel. I missed last time I was here. A stunning elven lady turns to you. Her hair is immaculate and her eyes are deep water. Her beauty is like a bird of prey. She is also heavily armed. As she sees you, her superior air fades, leaving a charming smile on her face. How fortunate. Your Highness, allow me to introduce myself. I am Nazriel the Weaponsmith. I can craft the deadliest weapons mortals can make. I'd like to take the opportunity to pay my respects. As soon as I found out you were here, I dispatched one of my apprentices, but of course the bonehead failed his mission. Would you like to hear an offer that would be to our mutual benefit? Who are you? Nazriel the Weaponsmith. Alright, let's ask. An artist, one of a kind. I create weapons, not just pointy iron sticks, but real weapons. Nazriel raises her eyebrows meaningfully. Alas, not every domain appreciates high quality and expensive blades. Hope you'll be a generous patron and an appreciative connoisseur. What do you have to offer? Hope to start serving you in exchange for your protection. You see, my creations are not to everyone's liking. In the lands where I come from, demand for awful blades is low. The heavier and cheaper ones are better for peasants. I had to swallow my pride and do such work merely to survive. I know that serving you will allow me to earn true recognition. I'm offering you a contract. You'll provide me a workplace and all the necessary resources, and I shall fill your arsenal with perfect instruments of death. More, I will craft for you personally an amazing and deadly weapon, for which there is no equal. I have long been looking for a warrior worthy of this masterpiece. All you need to do is sign the contract and place your first order. The elven woman shows you a leather case with a prepared contract. Do we have a deal? Yeah, I agree to make a deal with you. Nazriel's eyes shine with excitement. She hands you a pen and paper. Thank you. Sign here, please, and here. Done. Alright. No one can touch a court blacksmith. Is she in trouble? I'll probably have to fight somebody. I will order apprentices to pack up my materials and take them back to the new workshop, which you will kindly provide me with. As soon as I'm settled, I'll send one of my people to deliver your order. Well, that was really easy. Let's go back to the capital now. I want to upgrade my advisors where I can. Hopefully I can do so without causing my kingdom to fall. Alright, back to the capital.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
I'll start in the main square so I can sell all the crap I've been picking up. I'm going to equip a couple of my companions with some of the stuff that I found. Start by doing that. Knock knock, you get this one. Oh. There we go. I have a +2. I think Lindsay, yeah, Lindsay has a +1. There you go. He doesn't have a belt, he gets that. Strength and Constitution for you. And strength and constitution for you. There you go. And he's good with daggers too. Put one of those in his hand. Why not? Equipping all my secondary companions. Or the B team. All right. Okay. Oh no, get rid of that. That. There we go. Alright. Into the throne room. What are you yelling about? Jeez Louise. Yeah. So they're screaming. Hey, Jode. Your Grace, there is one small matter, a series of small matters actually, that's growing into a larger problem. Your goblin ally seems to have invited more of his tribe to the capital. You're acting as if it is their home. Seems your goblin friend and his allies have been industrious in their latest blasphemy. They're erecting statues to Lamashtu, the mother beast, right outside the capital. It's heresy and it's spreading fear and panic among the people. Can you please look into the matter? The guards are hesitant to deal with one close to you personally. Alright, that's understandable. Dragon, what's up, man? We've already talked to him about all that. Got some full plate. Let's get a crossbow from him. And give that to, like, Lindsay or Jubilost. Donal, I just received word. Did you know that there's trouble brewing in Varnhold? The militia is at odds with itself. The captain cannot keep her soldiers in line. According to her, they've gotten completely out of hand. It might even come to bloodshed. I think you should pay them a visit personally. Alright, well, I guess I'll go take care of that as well. First things first, I need to build the shop for Nazriel before I forget. Excuse me. Success, and we have trading with Restov. The joys of life. Yeah, good luck, man. Yeah, screw it. Give it a shot. Okay. So, oh crap! I didn't build her shop. That's the whole reason I went in there. Not to. Man. I am so good at this game.
My strength betrays me.
Oh, shush. Alright, Shambling Steps, which is over here? Yep. Nazriel's weapon shop on this side, and I can do a longhouse in the center, right? Or a tavern. Let's do a tavern. Because then I put a shop next to it. Right? Where's the shop at? Boom. There we go. Let's put her on this for 200 BP. Start developing a city. We're gonna go talk to Knock Knock about his goblin friends and see if we can take care of that. And then we'll head to Varnhold. Oh, never mind, there's a guy here. Sartain. A pathetic-looking elf stands before you. His clothes are wrinkled, his cheek is scratched, and his nose is swollen like he suffered a heavy blow. He glances around with a haunted look and bows. My name is Sartain. Mistress Nazriel was supposed to have given me a gift for you, Your Highness, but I'm afraid we might have a bit of a problem here. Mistress Nazriel has been working hard on a special gift for you. One of her apprentices, Detail, went mad after he touched a blade that was meant to be presented to you. He grabbed it and just ran off as fast as he could. I saw it with my own eyes. Now Detail is missing. I've come to you in secret to ask for your help. Maybe you or one of your advisors could get to the bottom of this. My mistress would rather see the whole thing buried. After all, the sword that drove him mad was meant for you. Who are you? The elf eyes you in astonishment. Me? I'm Sartane, assistant and servant of Mistress Nazriel. She teaches me her craft. I've been dreaming of becoming a weaponsmith ever since I was a child. My father was a master too. His swords were famous. Unfortunately, he went bankrupt while I was still too young to learn. He withered away and never got to teach me his skills. But the mistress gave me another chance. Tell me about Nazriel. The elf's enthusiasm is almost pathetic. I'm Mistress Nazriel's assistant. It's a great honor. She's a genius. Her knowledge of weapons knows no bounds. Although it's scary sometimes, you know? Anyway, I'm not complaining. I'm happy to serve her. Does Nazriel mistreat you? The elf throws up his hands in fear. Not at all. She's the most magnificent weaponsmith I've ever met in my entire life. I'm lucky she even noticed me. She's made me so happy. I wish I weren't so stupid and clumsy, or I'd be more worthy to help her. But I try as hard as I can. What gift are you talking about? Sartane shrugs. I don't know. The mistress said I couldn't touch it, but I heard her ask Detail to take it to you. I'll see what I can do. The elf bows low once again. Let's get rid of that crap. Alright, so I have to go talk to her as well. We'll probably do that on the way back from Varnhold. The Varnhold situation sounds like I need to get there right away. It's a very urgent matter, so we'll head there. Well, we'll talk to Knock Knock since he's in the capital. Yeah, let's try this real quick. Alright, some other garbage. And then, let's see. Okay, it didn't give me the option. How many do I have? It's 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 12. 12 pieces, and I still can't craft it. Must be 15 pieces. Now, I haven't finished exploring the Glenabon area. So yeah, there's probably 4 or 3 more over there. Oops. Give me that back. I'll put these away for now. So I need to hold on to them. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm going to assume that there's 15 pieces in that case. And since they're mostly in the Glenabon area anyway, because that's where all the barbarians were, that's probably where the final pieces will be. Holy crap, loading times. They're getting pretty bonkers the further into the game we get. Alright, Knock Knock. Let's talk about your goblin buddies. Alright, yeah, I haven't heard much about the goblins since the trading post. Where are they? Hiding, sneaking. Knock Knock grins. Goblins good at hiding and sneaking. You'll hear from us soon. You no worry. Heard your tribe is building shrines to Lamashtu near the capital. Yes, be praised, a mother of beasts. You want to pay respect to her? I will show you. I guess I have no choice but to visit those shrines. Yeah, let's go at least see them. You like it, promise. Okay, so new area was discovered. Physically clearing just our side of the capital. Another typo. I mean, typos in this game are understandable because there are a lot of I mean, there's a lot of text in it, so I understand if there's some typos. Also, I don't think English is their first language because I think Alcat's is located in Russia, right? So it's even more understandable in that case. Also, I'm bringing Knock Knock along because this is a quest involving him. So, where is he at? All right, it's over there. All right, well, let's do that. It's pretty close by, and then we can do Varnhold. Even though Varnhold's gonna be like a 2-day trip, it's gonna be nice. The Grim Prophetess. No, it's a problem that I can't resolve yet. All right. Well, shoot.
We should gather our strength.
We will later. I'm assuming there won't be any fighting here.
Let us not hesitate.
It's gonna get rid of fatigue on everybody though. Just to be safe.
Forwards.
Make sure we don't miss anything. Just gonna put haste up.
Without a doubt.
Recite tales on your breastplate. We take pride in our friendship. Goblins have good leadership. Okay.
I will guide us.
What's going on up here? Nanak half stumbles in, clanking and rattling from a number of fetishes adorning his body. Teeth, pebbles, so much so he looks like a filthy bead curtain. You have no idea when he was able to dress up like this. He stops before you, his back straight, and does his best to look down upon you. But the effect ends up being something of a mess. Before you can speak, Knock Knock addresses you, drawing out his words like proclamations. You have been summoned, Donal. The Mother of Beasts speaks. He raises his arms in a flourish. Through me. Excuse me. And I give you leave to construct shrines in my capital. Knock Knock blinks and then he seems to deflate. But, yes, we built many shrines to worship the Mother. One sign of great goblin hero to earn her favor. He swallows and his ears droop. She not welcome here? Knock Knock not welcome here? I wish this wasn't chaotic evil. I want freedom of religion in my capital. I mean, I know it's typically considered evil, but they're not doing it in the capital. It's outside the capital, in the wilderness. I think it's fine. I'm gonna respect his efforts. Knock Knock, I respect your efforts. You're free to worship Mastu here. Knock Knock gives a grin and a bow. Hear all. The Mother is appeased, as pleased with blessing from Donal. All hail the Mother. All hail Donal, hero of Big Bad Smell City. He raises his arms in a flourish again. Chaotic evil. Well, let's see. Knock gives you a faint nod, then trundles off, his costume trailing behind him, and leaving small bits on the ground as he moves. Come back with me, right? Yeah. I'm still lawful good. It hasn't, hasn't changed yet. But yeah, I also want to do good. I want to back up my companions so they get the better endings, because companions have different endings depending on how you handle their companion quests throughout the game. I'm trying to get all the good endings for everybody if I can. So being nice to them and, you know, respecting everybody is probably the way to go. Speaking of companions, I forgot all about Tristan. I'm pretty sure he's at Candlemere Tower. We'll deal with that eventually. Let's go and change out companions real quick. We need to rest as well. Let's go and rest. Just a hearty meal. Not gonna waste any resources right now. And we have to go to Varnhold real quick. That'll probably take like a couple of days. Maybe I should have got the cheese crostata. Or done the cheese crostata. So we can make it there in one shot. A day and 14 hours. Well, no one's tired yet. We're almost there. Oh well. Spoke too soon.
To victory!
Yeah, rock.
Consider me provoked.
Who credited for 100 right there? I did.
Repent.
Awesome. Alright. Let's get on out of here. Just a casual 100 damage. No big deal. I know my guy does decent damage, but I feel really good about that 100 damage shot.
Need to catch my breath.
Maybe because it's such like an even number.
Time to search for the spot to
We're
rest.
almost there. Alright, to Varnhold. To put a rebellion to rest. Decide the fate of the Varnhold militia. Alright, well,
Let us not hesitate.
I am yours to
I
command.
will see this through.
You can count
just in
on
case it
me,
comes to
love.
blows, because I feel like it could.
Keep your
I
eyes
yearn
open.
for entertainment.
Give me order.
I always did
The
what was right.
entrails
You know what, we're going all out.
Righteous. Does it mean whatever I do now becomes right? Forwards.
What? No, come here. What? Did I accidentally click out? Oopsies. I accidentally clicked outside the town. That's a little frustrating. Back inside. Trying to show up in force and screw the pooch. Which is a phrase I don't use very often, if at all, and now that I think about it, it's kind of perverted. I don't think I'm going to say that anymore.
Well,
That's
I've
good.
been taught
was
if
lost
someone
in
annoys
thought.
you, you either pray or polish your
Patience.
armor. It is why my
The
armor
end
gleams
draws
as
near.
it does.
How long do these guys last? 20 rounds. That's not bad. That's what?
Forwards.
That's something for a minute. Let's quick save and then we'll talk to Turval.
I need to catch my breath.
Be quiet, Octavia. A fraught scene is playing out before you. Turval, the captain of the militia, is in a fiery argument with an angry man in heavy armor. The hands are on the hilts of their weapons, and their eyes are locked. Their stares are so intense they could petrify a lesser warrior. Thank the gods you're here. Rein in these dogs. They're inciting revolt and trying to rile up my militiamen. Aha! She sees her master and runs to lick his boots. This land belongs to us, not this bird of passage. We plow these fields and we protect them as well. When the bandits come, we'll be the ones out there shedding blood for our homes, while the big city folk hide in their holes. I say, no more. Turvale? Her name is Turval, right? Whatever. These idiots here... I didn't read that, I'm sorry. I think I asked her what was happening. Anyway, these idiots here decided they want to pretend that they're independent now. They've all but forgotten the vows they gave you. The fools can't see that if you were to leave Varnhold, the whole region would fall into chaos. The bandits would be back fighting for dominance all over again. The rivers would flow red. We gave them law and order, and if they decide to give it all up, why, if they'll be such fools, perhaps we should let them have what they think they want. What will you do? Hang us all? And then what? Send in your soldiers? That's the true face of your grace and mercy. You butcher anyone who speaks out against you, you two-faced bastards. Well, you there, what do you want? What's there to explain? We got ourselves an army here, right? That means we can defend our land on our own now, right? We build these little old huts ourselves, we plow the fields, we fend off the bandits. That means we deserve to rule Varnhold ourselves. We've no more need for strangers. Do you remember whose gold bought those weapons? Who taught you to fight? Who gathered the militia in the first place? What you say is true. You have helped us arm ourselves, and for that we are thankful. That's why we don't want to break away from the kingdom. We just want to rule our own homes. What gives you the idea that you, living in the capital, know better than us what Varnhold really needs? Trust me, you only thank us once you set us free. Now, why hasn't this revolt already been dealt with, Turval? Forgive me, Your Highness, it's just... The half-elf lowers her voice. These were our people, Your Highness. Our neighbors, farmers, craftsmen. I didn't want to spill even more blood, but I suppose I failed, haven't I? But what are you waiting for, Turval? Take care of your people yourself right now. Yes, Your Highness. Now we'll put these upstarts in their place. Heh, you wish. Hear that, folks? They want us to run home with our tails between our legs. What do you think? We fighting for our land or what? Okay, well, let's get him, guys. Oh, he must be exhausted, right? Yeah, we still got it. Turval gives you a tired look, but there's an ingratiating tone to her voice. Please, Your Highness, do not execute these fools. Yes, they have overstepped their bounds, but this was simply folly, nothing more. I implore you, have mercy on the guilty and do not disband the militia altogether. Place them under house arrest until they come to their senses. As for the militia, I'll give you one more chance. Turval smiles, her face beaming with gratitude. Thank you. You have my word. This will not happen again. We won't let you down. Listen up, you oafs. Away with you. Back to your homes, everyone. Alright, well, I'm going to grab back the gear that I bought these guys so I can go sell it to get my money back. Actually, while we're here, we can use a... There we go. One negative level gone. I also have some scrolls of greater restoration I can use on Octavia and Reg. So I thought the negative levels went away after like 24 hours or something. Or like 36 hours. Anyway, let's rest. I'm going to get the cheese crostata, I think. It's the last one I can make. I should make the trip back a little easier. I need to stop in the shambling steps and talk to Nazriel about the weapon that was meant for me. +5 to relations. No one to take care of that. Okay. Well, huzzah. Alright, and then to... Nope, Shambling Steps. 1 day and 9 hours. That's right beside the capital, so it is on the way. We'll do with the kingdom thing in just a moment.
Need to catch my breath.
What do we got here? A sign from above. Okay. I feel like we're gonna get a lot done this episode. It's gonna be a lot of backtracking and cleaning up. Nazriel, what's going on? You trying to make me go crazy? A heavily armed Nazriel eyes you suspiciously, but she sounds welcoming enough. Welcome. My apprentice Sartain just finished unpacking, but I'm already up and running. All the better to serve you. I'd like to know more about you. What exactly would you like to know? Tell me about yourself. Nazriel looks at you suspiciously for a moment, then nervously brushes her fingers through her hair. My weapons define me. I've been drawn to it since I was a child. I have over 300 blades at home, each of them special. I wanted to be a professional weaponsmith, so I learned the craft from the greatest masters of Keonan. But then my comrades in craft and I, we had a bit of a falling out. A few bastards dared to question my skill. I felt that I could only shed this burden outside of Keonan. And you know what? I swore then that I'd prove that I'm head and shoulders above them. 2 of them paid the price even when I was working back home. They couldn't stand the competition and went bankrupt. That's where all my competition is headed. Okay, tell me about your craft. So the other guy's father went bankrupt, and he was a master, so I wonder if she is behind that. Yeah, tell me about your craft. Nazriel juts out her chin. My art. A mere craftsman would attach a piece of wood to a piece of iron and be happy with their work. That's not how I do it. I listen to a weapon. I talk to it. I spark its desire for blood and violence. This gives you 2 warriors on the battlefield, the soldier and their sword. Of course, I pay close attention to detail. A sharper bevel will allow the blade to cut through the flesh, not into it. Change the angle of the point, and the blade will pierce through the armor like a stitching awl without sliding. I learned all this from weapons. You just need to be able to know what you're looking at. Tell me about your apprentices. The elven woman waves her hand angrily. The boneheads? Why would you care about them? It doesn't matter anyway. I recruit apprentices for simple tasks. They sign my contracts, they obey me, and take full responsibility for any harm they suffer during service. One of them, Sartain, works in the smithy. The other, Deteo, tests finished weapons and runs errands. I heard the news that one of your assistants has gone missing. Nazriel winces and looks embarrassed. It's so humiliating that you've learned of it. Something went wrong with my weapon. It was meant to be a gift for you. But Deteo went crazy as he took it. He fell into a fury and ran off. If a faulty blade with my mark gets into someone else's hands, my reputation will be ruined. I beg you, Your Highness, help me. I don't think this idiot could have gone far. He may still be near the river. Bring me back the blade, and I will never let you down again, I swear. The other woman falls silent. She frowns as if trying to remember something. Oh, but of course. Please be sure to save Deteo, my other apprentice, if it's not too much trouble. Okay, well, let's, where did she say I needed to go? I don't know where I'm supposed to go for that quest. Let's go ahead and take care of some stuff. While we're here.
I'm still here.
Alright, no more negative levels. Hot dog. Yeah, also off camera I changed Octavia's belt. She had a +2, or belt of dexterity +2. Now she has a belt of, I think it's +2 strength, +2 dexterity. Maybe it's +4 and +4. No, +2. Yeah, she had one of the beginning belts. You get scratched by Nazriel for the king, drove her servant crazy when he touched it. How wonderful. Off to the river and the Camelins to help the poor kid. We're in the Camelins now. This is a river. I guess we'll go to... Hold up, there's a bunch of rivers in the Caymans. Alright, I'm gonna assume that he didn't go far. I'm gonna start here.
My strength betrays me.
It's the closest area, and it said he couldn't have gone far. So we'll knock this out, then we'll try to head back to the capital soon and start leveling up our advisors. Which was my plan all along. I mean, if I had to guess, he'd be on the main road. NPCs usually are. If I had to collect something, it would be off to the side, but...
Without a doubt.
Let's follow the bridge down. If I don't see anything on the bridge, we'll go back and start searching the corners of the map. I guess it could be off to the side. Probably not towards the Linarm cave. If he's here. This could just be a waste of time. Hungry peasants again. Okay, I don't see him. Alright, well, let's finish exploring the map. You know what?
Here.
There we go, let's make this a little faster.
I will guide
It lasts for what, like a minute and a little over 2 minutes actually. Yeah, because there's already a quest thing up here. We had to collect, what, a flower? I saw that old man that committed suicide so he didn't turn into a beast. We poisoned an old man on the bridge. I didn't see if his body was still there. I didn't check.
Who will prevail?
We're immune to poison. It doesn't matter. Well, this is new, because he wasn't here before. Is he up here? Yeah, see, new stuff. Dirty notebook, a jagged key.
without a doubt.
What is... okay. Never before have so many troubles beset our lands. Robbers rule the roads, peasants flee leaving everything they own behind. Now this terrible sickness. I saw with my own eyes how people got a fever, and then monsters clawed their way out of them. And our most honorable baron is sitting on his hands as he wants nothing to do with this. If this goes on any longer, we'll have to collect tax from monsters and robbers, because there'll be nobody else left. No one else is helping us, neither the gods nor the baron. I firmly decided to rescue our lands myself. Destroying all the robbers and monsters is beyond me, but at least I can restore justice. Yesterday, Grandmother Elsa lost her only hen. How did the simple folk deserve all of this? Take Geralt, that clueless bully. He's got a full hen house. He always has enough eggs and meat. Is that at all fair? That's why I decided to sneak into Geralt's hen house at night and take one of his hens. It won't hurt him. I put the bird in Elsa's hen house. The grandmother will jump with joy in the morning. Geralt's hens look nothing like the one Elsa lost, but is that so important? All eggs taste the same. The important thing is that justice has been restored, and our baron can sit in the castle and twirl his thumbs all he wants. I never liked that Grumpy Ralph was so prosperous, especially in times as harsh as these. He must have at least 20 heads of cattle. He's gloating in his neighbor's misery, glad that their livestock didn't make it back from the pastures, and sells milk to them for an arm and a leg. I cannot read this, I'm sorry. So I came at night and took his herd to the old hut. There are meadows nearby, they won't starve, and I'll take their milk to the village and give it to those in need. Who knows where I'm getting it? I successfully hid the herd, but I couldn't find it anywhere the next morning. Well, I did find the horns, skin, and tails. Bad luck. Well, at least Ralph isn't having such a good time anymore. Yesterday I saw a wonderful stallion on the road, with a rare coat. It was all white with beautiful spots on its sides, and so many shiny badges on its saddle it hurt my eyes. I reckon it must be some moneybag who stopped to take a leak. I wouldn't have won if I were to fight him, but taking a stallion? Sure thing. Untied it, sprung it on its back, and galloped all the way to the village. I quietly led the stallion into Uncle Frey's shed. His old mare might die plowing the field any day now. Come by to check on him today, and there was nothing but ashes left of his hut, and a lot of horse tracks on the ground around it, as if from a cavalry unit. Odd. Greedy Rickman has stuffed his barns full of grain and refuses to share it with the needy. At night, I snuck into one of his barns and pulled out a sack of grain. Decided to take it to Aunt Lucy. The sack was heavy, but my sense of justice gave me strength. I hid the sack in her barn, but come next morning, that darn Rickman went all the way from his barn straight to Lucy's barn, as if by smell, and made an awful scene. A scoundrel. I'm positive that once the peasants find out who's been helping them, they'll write songs about me. But my heart desires even more heroic deeds. I cannot stand watching the people's misery. It is time to give them back their happy lives. Tomorrow I am planning to travel to the hideout of the Stag Lord himself and steal all the treasure he's accrued by robbing poor peasants and refugees from neighboring lands. The truth shall triumph, and after that, we'll get to the gold of our Baron. We'll see what he hides in those coffers. Alright, well I was hoping this would be the assistant, but that's not the case.
You can count on me.
Alright, to this side. So that's been there for a while. I guess I should check the maps more thoroughly each time I go back through them for little side events like that.
Forwards.
Hey, there's a little puppy over here. Where the Stag Lord was.
My
Oh, hey.
search was not in vain.
Arcane Protector. Self-defense weapon made for wizards. +1 dagger grants Twitter, +3 dodge bonus to armor class immunity to nauseated condition. Thought I found that already. I found another one like that. I guess not. I mean, I guess he could be up here, over here. I don't know. So operating under the assumption that he's in this area. He's probably not. I'm going to have to end up ending the episode without having accomplished anything. Just do it once around, make sure everything is clear. It's the area that makes the most sense. At least in my opinion. Just turn out the left side, then I'll go to the right side.
Let us strike as one.
Dire wolves. Was that him? Yeah, I found him. He was right next to the entrance and I missed him. Son of a gun. When he sees you, the elf crouches in fear, hiding something in his arms. Have you come to take it? No, it's mine. Leave me alone. A grimace of pain and madness has captured his face. It's far too valuable. You can't own it. I'm the only one who can. Do you hear me? I'm the only one who can protect it. Everybody else wants it to themselves, but I'm not giving it away. I've been hiding. I can hide from you too. Don't come closer. The elf is staring at you, froth dripping from his lips. Yeah, who are you? The elf listens in astonishment. Me? Detail. No. I am its warden. I served Nazrael, and now I serve it. It is more important. They're both the same. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The elf freezes, then quickly throws away the thing, covers his head with his arms and sobs. Thieves, don't hurt me. The tail returns to his senses and falls limply to the ground. Good lord, it's finally over. The darn thing took my sanity. Oh, I never expected Mistress Nazrael could create such a monstrosity. Let her find herself another assistant. This cursed thing nearly cost me my life. Should I even touch it? Nazrael's cursed sword. This weapon was supposed to cast fear on enemies, but for some unknown reason it poisoned the mind of its first owner. The curse has since lost its power, and the sword is now turned into an ordinary blade. Fascinating. I mean, if it was really for me, it would have been an Earthbreaker. I mean, anyone in the kingdom can see that I carry around a giant hammer on my back. For I am a warrior king. I guess I am a paladin king. I could use a sword and board if I wanted. Alright, back to this area. How long have I been recording? Oh, well, it's almost time for the episode to end. I still don't feel like I accomplished a lot this episode. It's been some like minor side quests. I wanted to upgrade my companion or my advisors. We'll talk to Nazrael, finish the quest, and then I'll probably call it an episode. In the next one, we'll go back to the capital and upgrade advisors. and deal with events as they pop up.
Forwards.
Okay. Yeah, take away this dangerous thing. It poisoned the mind of one of your assistants. The other woman carefully takes the blade from your hands. She bows politely. There's honey in her voice. I'm terribly sorry. What an unbelievable failure. I would never have allowed a faulty blade to get into your hands. That's what we need quality control for, right? I promise you will receive your gift. Please, give me a little more time. I hope the items I send with Sartain will fend off boredom while you await the arrival of the true masterpiece. I wonder if she's going to keep trying to kill me. I wonder if it was truly an accident or if it was intentional. I'm sure whatever she sends my way I can handle. But what if I can't? Alright, I'm gonna go back to the capital.
We should gather our strength.
Alright, we're gonna call the episode here. In the next one, we'll go back, we'll go in the capital, we'll start trying to level up our advisors and deal with events as they pop up while we level up our advisors. It'll be a busy episode, I think. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in the next episode.